Brews and Banter.
Hi, Frank.
Let's get ready to Roman. Remember that guy? Michael Buffer?
From boxing.
Yeah. Speaking of
He has
boxing.
Parkinson's, right?
Oh, does he? I don't know. But
Let me see, make sure I'm not full of shit.
I was going to tell you how Tyson and Jake Paul got changed.
Oh, what happened?
Tyson had like a ulcer fucking flare up or something like that, so he can't train for a few weeks. So they moved it to November 15th, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
How happened? That's what happens when you're, what, 50 something?
Tyson, I think, is like 58.
58?
Or he'll be 58 when they box, I think.
What am I looking up? Oh.
Michael Buffer. Buff.
Introduce us to today's beer.
Oh, yeah, I will do that. We're having a Roman Candle beer today from Bellwoods Brewery out of Canada. So, I don't know what this is for the ABV, right? But we can kind of dissect that. Maybe we'll guess. We don't know what the ABV is. Let's guess on this one and see who's closer. So I'm going to guess, and you got to guess what the ABV is. Whoever closest wins. So the loser has to bark every time the winner tells him to bark.
What? How many times?
Twice.
Okay. And it's called Roman.
Yeah, Roman Candle.
I only see Roman.
What's that say underneath it?
I can't see it.
Okay. Don't look at the ABV either and cheat. Oh, this is a little hazy something.
Did you say if it's IPA or what is
I did
it?
not say that.
Can you check?
I
Are you
can't.
waiting?
I'm just spilling shit all over. Look at it. It's all fucked up. Oh, my God.
Oh man, all your head pouring skills.
No, it's a defective.
Wow, this looks pretty thick.
It's a
What
defective
is
can.
it? Triple IPA?
It's a defective can. Well, we can't tell what it is yet because we're going to have to guess the ABV and then we'll look to see what kind of.
You probably looked already.
I didn't look.
Don't get mad at me.
Fuck. I'm trying to do things here and all you're doing is bitching. My beer's fucked up. It looks like a pineapple looking thing.
Cheers.
It is an IPA. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, wait.
an IPA?
No. We got to do it again because I didn't face my guy out.
What?
I didn't face my guy out. You yelled at me last time we did that. Fucking glasses, you fucking going the fucking
right.
way here. Mm-hmm.
Mosaic.
I don't know what kind of hops it is, but it's
I'm
definitely
guessing.
an
Mosaic.
IPA.
Mosaic hops. Definitely IPA. I'm gonna say double IPA.
Yeah, we're not guessing what kind it is. We're trying to guess the ABV, though.
Oh, is that what?
Are
Okay.
you in the studio with me? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I thought. Well, let's see how much of it I can get right.
So it's definitely an IPA. I'm not going to go with a double IPA. I'm going to say IPA. I'm going to say hazy IPA. And
Okay,
I'm going to say
I
this
know.
is 6.8%.
No.
What are you thinking?
6.2.
Okay, let me check it out.
All right, check.
I'm going to check it out. Oh, it already gave me a burp. Can you check it? Because you got better eyes.
I'm checking. Oh, you motherfucker!
Well, how much is it? How much is it?
You saw it.
No, I didn't. Is it 6.8?
It is 6.8.
Exactly? How the fuck am I? I'm asking you to read it because I
I
can't
don't know.
even see it.
You probably, if you read this, you saw this.
No, I don't see
It's
this.
close. All right.
I see there now. But no, I didn't look at it.
All right, I'll let you have this.
That's pretty good. I mean, I was just guessing because that's
Let's
kind of
see
what
if
the
I
range-
guessed anything else. Where's the?
It wasn't a double IPA though, right? It's an IPA.
It's just IPA.
Yeah, but that's okay. It doesn't say hazy either.
Doesn't
so-
say what kind of hops.
No, you got to bark twice, bitch.
Woof woof.
I didn't tell you to bark yet. That didn't count.
Oh,
You got to do a man bark, like a.
I'll do a DMX bark.
Yeah, yeah. He died.
Yeah, a while ago. You know, have you ever watched Romeo Must Die? You know an actor, Jet Li?
Bruce Lee's son.
No. Bruce Lee's son was Brendan Lee.
Who's Jet Li?
Jet Li is another martial artist.
Well, they're
he's,
not
he's
related?
an actor. No.
I don't know. I don't even know this movie you're talking about.
All right, so there's a movie. Do you know Aaliyah? Do you remember Aaliyah?
Is it an ex-girlfriend I
Dude.
had or something? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Who's Aaliyah?
Wasn't she like a singer and actress?
Did she die?
Yeah, in the
Then maybe you're talking about Selena?
airplane or helicopter crash. No.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez?
Dude,
I don't know what you're talking about.
hold on. I'll show you.
You watch fucking movies with subtitles.
I do, actually.
You watch English movies with the subtitles on.
Well,
You pee with your
I do,
underwear
I
on
do
your
have
ankles.
subtitles.
You pull your pants down all the way when you pee. At the
Yeah.
arrow.
So here's,
Her name's Aaliyah?
yeah. So Jet Li was like the main character in Aaliyah. So the movie is, Jet Li is like this Asian guy who's in town to investigate some mafia's like triad's son was murdered, and it's all about territory grab and contracts with like a football NFL company to build a stadium.
What's the name of the movie? Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die.
Is it
And
old?
Romeo. See, do you see the theme? So DMX
There's
is in
fucking
it.
3 letters that are the same in that.
Oh my god, go with it. So the movie's Romeo Must Die,
Yeah.
and DMX is in it, and he owns like a nightclub. So Jet Li's in there, and there's another. So there's, I think maybe Brooklyn, maybe it takes place in New York or California. I don't remember. Anyway, so there's like a black mafia and then triads, and they're all land grabbing, right? Territory.
What was the triads again?
Triads.
Yeah, what are those people? Who are those people?
Japanese or Chinese,
Okay.
or not Chinese, Japanese mafia,
Okay. Yep.
right? Are they Japanese or Chinese? Triads, whoever they are.
I don't know.
Oh,
Let me-
no, Japanese is Yakuza. Chinese mafia.
Bless you. Yakuza.
Yeah, actually, man, there's so many segues from here. Okay, control yourself. All right. Triads, Chinese mafia. So Jet Li flies in from China to like help with find out who killed this triad's son, right? And I think he was murdered in the middle of like the black mafia trying to take over some land, and the whole thing is to get as much of the land as possible so that NFL can build a new stadium. So there's all this, shit, contracts and kind of like
Shady shit.
shady business going on, for
Which is every
NFL.
day in fucking...
Yeah. So they end up in DMX's club, and they're fighting, and he starts shooting the gun, and everybody stops.
Who is shooting the gun?
DMX.
Okay.
So DMX is like on the platform there. He starts shooting, and everybody stops fighting because they're destroying his club. Not that he's helping with the gun. So, and his line goes, "People don't kill people. Guns kill people. For example, these 2 fools start blasting, ain't none of you motherfuckers going home tonight." I think I got it right. It's been a while. But it's a lot of, there are a lot of famous actors in
But that's got to be an old movie, right?
yeah. Did it say what year it was?
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, it's an old movie.
Because DMX died like 4 or 5 years ago.
I don't know when he died.
I will check that
Jet
out.
Li, Aaliyah, Russell Wong, DMX, Isaiah Washington, Anthony Anderson, Delroy Lindo, DB Woodside. I mean, there's a lot of big actors here. Let me see. Movie came out 2000. So it's been 24
Oh,
years.
So DMX died April 9th, 2021.
Oh.
So 3 years.
From what?
He was, I think he had a heart attack maybe. Let me see what he died from. Let's see, death has taken over, right? I don't know.
So I mentioned Yakuza, which is the Japanese mafia. I'm watching a really cool show on HBO. Do you have HBO Max?
We used to have it Lifetime with our cell phone
Oh, I see.
provider, but we got a new contract, so we don't have it. But I'm going to get it again because House of Dragons is coming on this weekend.
Excuse me.
Next weekend, this weekend, the 16th. So
Next
next
weekend.
weekend, yeah.
There's a show called Tokyo Vice. It's really cool show. So this American guy from like Missouri goes to Japan, learns Japanese, and passes a test and gets a job at a paper company, a newspaper company. So he's like an investigative journalist. And it's really cool. So he gets like involved with Yakuza and Japanese mafia. It's crazy. But that's a fun show if you're looking to watch something that's fun.
So you have to bark twice because you lost that. But if you can tell me within one how many kids DMX had, we'll wipe the slate clean.
Within one try?
Within one kid, within one child. How many children do you think he had? You could whatever number you say, you could be one above or one below.
Hold on. Within one child, what does that mean?
You got to guess how many fucking children he had.
Okay.
And if you guess it, and the actual number is one higher or one lower, then you win.
Okay.
This is painful.
You said if you can guess how many kids DMX has within one child.
Yeah, you have to guess, and you have to take a guess, and if you're
Within one child.
right, if you're right within one child, then you win.
Okay.
Man, I think I'm gonna kick myself in my nuts.
Yeah, you should. Maybe you should just bark.
All right, how many kids do you have?
I'm gonna say 9.
Almost, but it was almost 19. It was 17.
No fucking way.
17 kids.
17 kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got an active nutsack, that guy.
With the same mom? No way.
No.
No way. No woman can handle that many births.
Well, they probably can, but
17?
yeah, I don't know how many moms there are, but I was looking at his death, but that was more important to see how many kids he got. So, anyway, did you see that thing about? So I was watching the show. We're talking about TV shows. I was watching. You ever watch Mysteries of the Abandoned? It's a show on like history with. They go all over the world, but this particular one was in Detroit. But they just explore like buildings or maybe munition places or like hidden kind of bunkers here and there,
silos,
wherever, or anything like rocket launcher places all over. And it's just been abandoned for years. But anyway, there was this one in Detroit where it was a train station and it was really huge, but it's been abandoned forever. And I watched the show, and then they said that on the show they said they have plans. Who knows what's going to happen, but it is in the process of being sold. So we'll see what happens with that. But then I saw what happened with it. I read it.
That train station has been abandoned for many years.
It's like a huge thing.
I think ever since like all the GM like car manufacturers moved out.
Yeah, it's
a huge building.
It's a huge thing, and they showed the inside and all these things, but it's anyway. Ford bought it.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know when they bought it, but this is the building.
Yep.
So that's the building. So Ford bought it. Imagine not working for 35 years, getting a multi-million-dollar makeover paid for by Ford, and then being serenaded by Diana Ross and Big Sean at an Eminem-produced concert. So it was closed for 35 years.
Yeah.
So I think Ford bought it for $9 million. Or Ford bought it for $90 million.
Wow.
That building.
That's a lot.
It must have come with a bunch of land, but they bought it for $90 million, and they're going to put $900+ million in renovations.
It's a really big building.
It's a $1 billion project, but I think they're going to move some of their headquarters and stuff into there, and I think they're going to make a complex actually. So there's going to be other buildings. I'm not sure how much land.
Any manufacturing from there?
I don't think so. No. I mean, it's going to be like a sort of like a tech hub for Ford, But
interesting.
It was weird because I saw that on TV and then I read the article.
That's cool because I've wondered about it for a long time. Like, what's going to happen?
It's a great looking building.
It's a historic train station, and was it in like one of the Transformers movie?
I don't know. I don't watch that stuff.
I don't watch that stuff. What does that mean?
I don't watch it.
You don't like Transformers?
No, I like a lot of shit. I just don't have a lot of time to watch stuff. So basically, what I watch is like DVR TV. Because when I fall asleep 10 minutes into it, because I'm finally got a chance to watch TV, I could play it again.
Well, you can watch Transformers because it's streaming.
Yeah, I could.
You said I don't like that stuff. Not I don't have time to watch
I didn't
that
say
stuff.
I don't like that stuff. I said I said I don't listen to that stuff or I don't watch that stuff. I didn't say I don't like that stuff.
It's okay. We'll go back and check what you said. All right. A little more about the brewery.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's it's a really good name, Roman.
The beer.
Yes. And the name too. So we have to talk about it. So the brewery is Bellwoods Brewery. Began as a small brew pub in the west end of Toronto in 2012 and underwent a couple modest growth spurts over the years to encompass 2 retail shops and production brewery in North York. Where's North York? Like Ontario area?
It's, a little bit south of East York. And
These... For a second there, I thought you were being serious. These days, we produce about 10,000 gallons a year, which is a mere blip in the grand scheme of Ontario beer, but keeps us pretty busy. The styles we're interested in brewing range greatly, and we always remain open to new ways of making beer. For the most part, our current efforts are devoted to aromatic, hoppy stuff, crisp lagers, barrel-aged wild blends, fruit-forward zingers, and the occasional barrel-aged stout. There's always a new creative project waiting in the wings. We're still a relatively small, collaborative team forever dedicated to the pursuit of perfect beer thanks to so much for partaking in the fruits of our labor. They have awards in Rate Beer Best?
Rate Beer Best?
Is that a category?
I don't know.
Rate Beer Best?
Well, maybe it's a Canadian category.
Yeah, so... their last one was 2020. Golden Tap Awards, Ontario. Their last one was in 2018. Now Best of Awards, Toronto. Last one was in 2016. And Canadian Brewing Awards. Their last one was in 2014.
A.
Yeah. You've been to Canada?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of
times. So
times.
there's a little bit about it. They have, on their website, they have the regular beer. They have non-alcoholic beer. Merch, brew pubs, events, bottle shops, and stuff like that.
Everybody goes to Canada because they got bottomless alcohol strip clubs.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A.
So alcohol and we. Most of the country speaks English, though.
Yeah, but
Quebec, I think, is like the primarily French speaking.
I took 5 years of French. I can understand French.
So I heard.
What do you mean? So you heard?
You told me.
Who heard you?
Who heard you? No, that would have been. I've been heard.
Yeah, yes, and that's good that I've been heard because typically I'm just not in life really heard much. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, you do. For some reason.
All right, what's your joke today, Roman?
Oh, I got a couple.
Okay.
What do you get if you put a human DNA into a goat?
Asked to leave the petting zoo.
A what?
Asked to leave the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Is that the answer?
Yeah. You get kicked out of petting zoo.
Yeah, so good.
Okay.
You're looking at me like...
Terrible. Stop guessing them. A woman calls her friend and says, "What do you do when you're having a sore throat?" Her friend replies, "You're not going to believe this, but I give my husband a blowjob and it feels better." Next day, her friend calls her and says, "Thank you so much for your advice. It really worked, and your husband couldn't believe it. You were okay with it."
What's the best water slide for your kids?
Why did I hear this before?
Answer it.
I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna pass and let you say it.
Your
Because-
throat.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it last night with
Oh
Tabby
yeah,
Lane,
that's what I heard.
yeah. But I wanted to bring it up to you.
You're like, my memory is bad.
What's the difference between a hooker and a box of chocolates?
What?
Nothing. They're both full of assorted creams. Ugh.
That's for Tabby.
Ugh. Ugh. What else you got?
You got any more jokes?
Yeah.
What is it?
What do you call a redhead?
I'm
with,
down with jokes.
What do you call a redhead with a yeast infection?
What?
Gingerbread.
Was it you, the one who showed me gingerbread cookies, and it's like,
Yeah, I was never asked to make
I was never
Christmas
asked.
cookies because they did nefarious things with the frosting.
Yeah.
All right, what else? I'll have one more.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, what's a 9-volt battery and a butthole have in common?
I don't know.
You're not supposed to stick your tongue on either of them, but you do anyway. You ever do that? When it just zaps you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 9-volt battery, but not the bottle.
What if you put a 9-volt battery in the butthole? Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Shocking.
That would be shocking.
Shocker. Yeah, so there was I was shaving the other day, and I didn't realize, you got the shaving, it's an aerosol, or it makes the foam or whatever. I didn't realize, you ever look on the bottom, there's that like little black dot, little black thing on the bottom of the can, like, the can's like sort of concave or whatever, there's a little black dot there.
Dot or like a cap?
No, it's underneath on the bottom.
Right, it's like a cap or
There's
just...
no cap. It's just like a little nubbin. It's like a little tiny little nipple.
Okay.
It's just whatever. That's what I'm getting at. Because I said the same thing. Okay, what is this? So I fucking hit it. It fucking goes all over me. It's like a relief valve. It's like a fucking relief valve. I didn't know it.
It relieved on you.
I had a black shirt on. I'm like, what is this thing? I didn't know. I mean, here I am. All these years, I never knew they had a relief valve on them. Went all over me. But why would you need a relief valve? Like,
What is this? Did you like play with it too?
Yeah,
like,
I was like flicking it.
took
and,
a while.
And
You,
I went.
you got it excited.
I don't know why. I don't know why they have those though.
I don't know. So, you know what? Maybe during transport, just in case there's too much pressure, so instead of blowing up, the cap would open.
Yeah, but then it's going to be like a rocket. It's not on the cap. It's here.
On
It's
the
right-
bottom.
right here.
I understand.
Right. So if it had to release, then this stuff's going to have to go up somewhere.
Or it would just expand instead of blowing
Yeah,
up and
maybe.
damaging other cans
Yeah,
around
maybe
it.
that's for transport, right?
Yeah.
Atmospheric pressure or something. But
Something.
also, I felt like fucking Stormy Daniels then.
Do you get a hush money issue?
No.
From, what is it, Gillette?
I was so pissed off.
You didn't sign non-disclosure?
No.
I've heard about the new... In the past, we talked about Tesla batteries. Do you hear about their new battery development?
Since they fired all those people? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know if it has anything to do with it.
I didn't hear about it.
Tesla released a new battery. It's a Tesla new battery.
Like with is it supposed to be something like longer distance?
Yeah, so each cell... Excuse me. You know how we have some of our equipment that use those like large battery cells? They're 18650. So they've released ones that are 4680. And it's supposed to be some kind of a battery that will single cell that can outlast those other ones.
Are they lighter?
3-4 times. I don't know much about this technology, but I watched the live presentation, or what do you call it? Elon Musk was talking in front of people.
Oh, like they do with like the iPhone every year.
release, yeah. So Yeah, he talked about this new battery. It's supposed to be a longer lasting, like something new that'll change like the electric car industry forever. I mean, forever till probably new development comes out. But I believe this is what I was talking about when Tesla bought Philips. I believe it's Philips battery.
You said about the technology.
And they've been using this new technology to develop new cells. So I think that's what it is.
Maybe
and I'm hoping these batteries will also charge faster. Because you know how they complain if you have an electric car, you go to a charger, you're there for like 20 minutes. Maybe this can be faster.
Or maybe it's lighter and it takes care of the tire issue you were mentioning before.
Yeah, that, and we'll have a longer range.
I saw, everybody's probably seen them, these signs in people's yards, like look twice, save a life. It's for motorcycles. And I get it because, they're not vehicles, so they're a little harder to see sometimes. But me and my daughter were going somewhere the other day. We saw 3 motorcycles, like 10 or 15 minutes apiece apart. We saw 3 motorcycles. One guy swerving in and out of traffic. One guy was doing a wheelie. And the other guy's just like, so there's one guy swerving in and out of traffic. One guy's doing a wheelie. And the other guy's doing that thing where he rides on his bike and just kind of like shifts back and forth. And I'm like, that's why they get a bad rap.
Right.
Where's the bumper sticker? Don't ride like a bitch or you end up in a ditch or something. Because I know it's not all of them, but when you're fucking doing wheelies on a highway.
Yeah, they do. These kids they ride recklessly, dangerously, and they are at a higher risk of dying than someone in the car.
Yeah, you never see these on Harleys. Nobody's doing these things on Harleys.
Well, first of all, it's not easy.
Yeah.
The pegs will not let you tilt your bike as much.
You ever been pegged?
I heard you going to tell me the story about it, but
you know what pegging is?
From your experience, yeah.
What is it?
You told me you were going to tell me your experience, so I'm just waiting for that story.
It was an experience I recorded you doing it.
So, good luck popping a wheelie on the Harley too. I mean, some people can do it, but if you're riding a cruiser, and those are mostly adults and they're responsible, but these crotch rockets. I mean, these kids, they're just so reckless. I just saw a video online where I want to say New York City, maybe in Brooklyn or something. A whole gang of like cars and motorcycles just peeling out in the middle of the street, creating traffic, back up, and all this shit. It's just like,
why
are you doing that?
Yeah.
And then what? Then you were gonna put flowers and teddy bears on the side of the road because fucking someone died.
No.
So you know what other signs I think should be changed? Slow children at play.
Why? Do you think they're slow children? Fast children at play?
It's the way it's written. Yeah. Slow children at play. Yeah. Like, come on.
Like slow, underlined. And then
something, break it up.
Children playing.
Yeah. Caution children at play or something like that, Yeah. And teach your fucking kids not to run out on the road.
They do the same thing with deaf person in area or something. Yeah, deaf person area. You ever see those ones?
I think so.
Yeah.
Speaking of deaf, I was in New Jersey. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you gonna say something?
Why do they make farts stink? Or why do farts stink?
Because it came out of your ass?
So deaf people can enjoy them too.
It's crazy shit we say on our podcast. Like I said the other day, I'd like to have a sign language interpreter on one of our episodes.
Yeah. How would they do that?
How much do they cost for like an
I don't
hour?
know. How would probably half of the shit we say no one's heard of before, the sign language community. Because it's all slang. We all talk about slang.
I know, but I mean, we're still saying crazy stuff.
I think we should have our own dictionary of hand signals. A brews and banter. No, this is I need a beer. Instead of saying I need a beer, you just go like this. Well, make sure you curve your hand.
I was going to say.
No, it's all in the wrist, Roman. You got to turn your wrist.
Yeah, is it?
No.
I don't know.
You're doing this. You're like, I want a beer. I want a beer. No, this one.
Yeah, you're doing this.
you got it in the wrist. Or you're just all hand signals. This is screwdriver. Just shit like that. How people do that stuff.
So it's not asshole rimming, it's a screwdriver.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. It's or like a drill. It's drill.
Yeah, but you don't do this with a drill.
Yeah, but the drill does. What if I did this? You think I'm going to shoot you? So I got to do this.
Right, so it doesn't work.
No, do this. I'm not shooting a gun like this.
I vote no.
Okay, fine. Now you got to bark.
Woof, woof.
It's a fucking pussy bark.
How would you bark? I just made you bark.
That was
That
a
wasn't
growl.
even a bark. That was a growl.
That was a growl.
DMX would be like,
Yeah.
what was I saying? Batteries, interpreter.
You got a small penis.
We talked about that already.
Sign language.
Yeah, sign language. Yeah, interpreter.
Yeah. I don't know how much those people cost.
Yeah, we'll have to find if there's anybody locally available and if they're willing to do that.
Well, did you watch the Super Bowl? Was it last year or 2 years ago when the black guy was doing it?
I don't know.
And I mean, he was really recognized because he was like animated. You know, he's like dancing and saying things. Signing things.
Oh, I think I've heard.
I don't know.
about
I
it.
can't remember which Super Bowl it was, but
I don't
he was
know.
really good at it. But
I don't watch those things only if they're DVR.
I don't watch those things.
Yeah.
If I don't watch movies, it's okay. It's not okay, but you don't have to watch. You want a beer? What are you now? You're spraying your beer on me? Is that what that was?
That's what that was.
Huh.
That was a relief valve.
You can't because you already voted no, so now we can't do that. So that's dead. That's a dead issue.
I want to talk about something local. All right. So we like to mention U.S. made products, local businesses, and things like that. My wife and I have tried something. It's called PLN, Project Lean Nation, and it's a business locally here that works on. Excuse me.
What the hell is going on over there?
I have a lot of burps from this carbonated strong IPA. So they work on trying to tailor meals based on like if you want to lose weight or if you like building muscle mass or athletic, like they'll tailor so like your meals have more protein or calorie count with weight loss. So really cool place, and we've been kind of following them since they opened or before they opened. And I finally had an opportunity to meet with the owner today, and she's really excited to meet and do an interview.
Oh, good.
So they are located in Camillus, New York, which is about 15 minutes from us. It's not that far. And the owner's name is Raisa Zhovklaya. Raisa Zhovklaya.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very nice. Took her time to talk to me and told me a little bit about the place. I told her like when we meet we'll talk about the place, the whole thing, how it started. She used to be a nurse. Very nice, super approachable, was excited and shares the similar passion, like helping everybody out and people. If people do well around you, you'll do well.
How big is this space?
It's
like a 40?
I mean, it goes back further because that's where they store the food. But when you enter, it's maybe
like an AT&T store when you go for your cell phone, something like that.
Yeah, like that size in the front. They also have like shakes. They have this machine that so you take your shoes, your socks off, wipe down with alcohol, so it's clean. There's just like a metal pad you stand on, and then you grab onto these handles, and it scans your body. And when it scans it, it tells you first it checks your weight. You also have to tell like your age.
Yeah.
Male or female, your height, just so it has some baselines to use for calculations as the machine scans your body. But it will tell you things like body fat mass, how much muscle your body has on bone, if you are properly hydrated, so how much fluid.
They can tell this from standing on something?
Yeah, from the scan.
What's scanning? The thing at the bottom of your feet, just right from there? Or is there something on the
From
sides
your
of you?
feet to your hands.
It comes up or something?
No, well, I don't know how the sensor, there's built-in sensors, I guess. I don't know much about the machine. All I'm saying is you stand on it barefoot on these metal plates, and then you hold on to these metal contacts on the handles.
Okay.
And it scans somehow. I don't know. But it can give you your total body water. So they say your total body water has to be 50% or higher. So that means you're well hydrated. It gives you your dry lean mass, body fat mass, total weight. It'll give you your body fat mass rate. Like it'll put you whether you're in average area or not. So you kind of know how much you need to lose.
Right.
You could also gain weight in muscle and lose in fat. You know, so that way you can. So at home, if you keep getting on the scale but you're working out, and you're like, God damn it, I just can't lose weight. And all you're thinking, you still have fat, but maybe
you're
that fat
muscle.
has burned, but you built muscle, right? So that can tell you.
So how do these meals work? Do they customize it to people, or do they already sell and you've got to pick from that?
They customize it. So they have a menu, and then, so we do like a 24 meal plan because it's for both of us. And you can do either 2 meal, 3 meal, 1 meal per day plan. So you can have like breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just breakfast, dinner, whatever. So we're just doing dinner. And you look at their menu, what they offer, and their selection is huge. And you just pick the meals you like. You're like, oh, that sounds good. I would like this. I don't like this. So you pick out 24, in our case, 24 meals. And then you put an order, and then it gets cooked for you and frozen, packaged, and you pick it up.
Yep.
And it's all made here in New York. It's not imported from another state or country or anything like that. And it's nice to support this local business. Very friendly, very knowledgeable, and a good way to stay healthy and save time too. I was trying to kind of rationalize it. Like, should I do it? It's affordable. It's not expensive. I mean, it's cheaper if you go than going to a restaurant. Actually, cheaper than fast food.
Yeah.
So it's healthy.
Well, it depends how much time you're going to fast food. I mean,
it's well, if you go to
$200 a month on fucking fast food,
if you go to McDonald's and you get Big Mac, right? It's like $14.
Right.
This is cheaper than that.
I don't go to these places fucking 10 or 12 times a month, but
no, you don't. But I'm just saying.
But it's better food. It's just good. It's good stuff. Yeah.
It's fresh. It tailors so that you get healthy food, not a bad mix of food.
Yeah.
And they can help you to pick the right ones based on your activity. Like, do you need more protein, or do you want to do? So we did lifestyle, which helps with losing weight. I want to lose a little bit of weight with all these IPAs we're drinking, and then build more muscle mass.
I think this IPA's got some fruit in it, so that's good.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, that'd be cool to interview.
So yeah, check them out. She's excited to do an interview, so we're going to figure out a day and time to meet with her, and then we'll do it at the location so we can record the tour of the place, and then we'll sit down and have an interview with her. I think she has a really cool story, and I told her how we like to support local businesses, and really just sharing people's stories are really exciting and fun.
We'll put this on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and she was happy and excited. And
cool.
They also, I think, support veterans, and it's women-owned business.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
We like to support them for sure.
So yeah, look out for that, and we'll certainly announce when we do that, or we can tell people somewhere. We can make a post to let people know.
In the meantime, we have 2 Patreon videos that are going to come out.
Yeah, 2 new Patreon videos. Our website's done.
Website's done finally. Unfortunately, we're getting a bunch of scams who want to. Because on our website you can go and where it's contact, and there's a section where it says, do you want to be a guest on the podcast,
Right.
and people can select yes or no, and then you can in the comments put some information. But yeah, we've got some bots, but
they're all like Russian or fucking Swedish or something.
some Russian.
They're not even
I
English.
just deleted one. We got like one from a poker game. So
Yeah.
like, join us for a poker game.
Whatever.
And get out
But
of
yeah,
here.
so that's up and running. You guys can just check that out, and we'll have our Amazon store connected at some point.
Yeah,
here.
we had an issue with our Amazon store, so once that's resolved, we'll give you guys an update. So right now it's not working, but
But we got the blog, we got a directory that we've started.
Yeah.
We'll add to. So, yeah, that's cool. Brews, the letter N, banter.com.
.com.
Yep.
Yeah. What else? Some changes in the studio.
Yeah, we got. I think we're kind of done with those changes now. We got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the sound is on this one. Our sound was always pretty good, but I mean, now this here is we've got more sound deadening, so we'll see how that goes.
I did notice a difference when I first walked into the room. Like it felt dense, less echo, felt more dense.
Yeah, but I
So,
think we're done kind of probably with that stuff.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
You even went around the logo.
Yeah, I got rid of the blue. That's okay.
Yeah.
That was a little shit. I had an extra beer, so I'm like, I might as well fucking.
I have all this time to kill. Yeah, and if anybody has stickers, we finished one board that's up here. We're working on the second board to fill up with stickers, and so if you want to exchange,
Yep.
please do so.
Or if you want to exchange anything, like we could talk about, like, what do you got?
Yeah.
We'll give you something. We'll
Yeah.
send you some glasses, or you send us something, like whatever.
Yeah. Or if you want to be a guest on the show, please reach out. We'd love to host more guests. It's always fun to have more people here.
That podcast of friends is really working out pretty well.
Yeah, people enjoy different people here. Puts a little twist to our regular episode. You get another person to give a feedback about things we're talking, and have more beer.
Yeah, and maybe we'll do some studio location, but studio premises, but maybe we'll do outside stuff. Maybe we can have an outside podcast, outside recording. When it's nice out and sunny and not windy, because you don't want to have that wind blowing your microphones. And I don't know how well those dead cats work.
And we can bring our dogs out with us.
Yeah.
That's another thing we should do. Podcast with pets.
Yeah, we can, but my guy's antsy. He just wants to fucking.
Oh, I got a new puppy too. So he's really
Is he
chill.
excited or is he okay?
He's good. I mean, we're going through training, like potty training, but he's super chill. He came with me today and just sat in the car. He's just so cuddly. He's a golden doodle. It's like a fucking toy.
Yeah. He's small.
He's small right now, but he's going to be 35, 40 pounds, like a medium.
Finn's 25 pounds, but all he wants to do is eat. Like he's just constantly bothering you to eat.
Wait, how many pounds is
25.
25?
Yep.
Wow, he's a stocky boy,
He is,
huh?
yeah, he's built like he's got this
He's smaller than
big chest, but
he's smaller than Lily, and she's 12 pounds.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. He's just but the fucking dog would just keep eating if you let him.
If he would get up, he'll be like,
Yeah, that's why he has like a big chest. Like he looks like a kangaroo. You ever see a kangaroo? They're fucking jacked. That's fucking weird to see, man.
yeah, when they stand up, they're like,
Yeah.
what motherfucker?
Yeah, and they do that, and they got like an attitude.
Yeah.
The kangatude.
You've seen the famous video where the guy goes up to free his dog because the kangaroo grabbed his dog
I
in
didn't see that.
Australia.
Yeah.
So there's a guy who his dog was running along the car maybe or something, or maybe the kangaroo grabbed the dog from the house, and so he went chasing the kangaroo.
How are you gonna catch it? Kangaroos are fast, right?
I know, but he finally catches up to a kangaroo and gets in front of him like this, right? Like he's about to fight. And the kangaroo stands up. He's like, what? And so they're standing, and he jabs him right in the fucking face.
The kangaroo hit him? The kangaroo's not a box?
No, the guy punched kangaroo in the face, and kangaroo goes like, he's like, whoa. Like, what the fuck just happened?
What's the kangaroo supposed to do when he swells up like this? What's he?
Well, that's their defense stance, right?
Right, but what's he gonna do? do they like sit on their tail and kick you with their legs or something? Or?
Yeah, like they'll lean on their tail and they'll kick you with the legs.
Because their legs are fucking powerful, man.
They have large claws too, like they can scratch you.
I'm surprised he got close enough to punch him without that fucking.
He did. Dude. He like squared up with him.
Did he drop the dog?
Yeah, and then he like called the dog. He's like, "Come on, let's go."
What's the dog? Was the kangaroo going to eat the dog? Do they eat that dog?
I don't think they'll eat dogs.
What's their diet? You know,
they might be vegetarians.
Yeah.
But the whole situation was like, yeah, we're gonna watch it after this episode. But yeah, he just runs up to him like, "Let's go, motherfuckers!" Like, bam, right in the face, and the kangaroo was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah.
And he just stood there like, "What the hell just happened?"
Man, how cool if you could jump on his back. What if you took a kangaroo ride? How fucking cool! Like, it'd be like a really fast pogo stick. You'd be like you give.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't know. I mean, I'd rather be on his back than have him kick me with his fucking big ass feet.
There was one video in Australia where this woman hears this like scratching at the window. So she goes over there with her phone recording, and it's a kangaroo standing in front of her window, and I think he can't see inside, but it sees a reflection.
Oh, he sees himself.
So he's like crashing, and his claws are.
He's trying to fight himself.
Yeah, or like he thinks it's not the kangaroo, maybe. But he's trying to like claw at the window, and he's like hitting his chest. But dude's biceps are huge, man.
How tall are these? Like, are these like 6 foot animals or like 8 foot or?
I think it depends on the size. Like males are obviously going to be huge.
We'll watch that video.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you after the episode. Anyways, anything else you wanted to add?
No, I think we're good.
Any company wants to sponsor, reach out, and we got somewhat structure put together, but we can discuss on like where within the podcast we can do our advertising and stuff like that. We want to start covering our expenses because I mean, podcasting it's expensive hobby. Every podcaster would tell you this. So we're opening this up. We're finally starting to because we had to build up listeners, followers, and now our videos will be uploaded on Spotify as well. So you will be able to listen and watch videos on Spotify. We're also on YouTube, and where else do we have videos? Oh, on Patreon. Yep. So a lot of interesting changes happening, and we're looking forward to lots of interesting guests. Some that you wouldn't even expect that we would interview.
That's okay.
Which is always exciting because you never know what kind of stories people have to share and
what area of expertise.
Areas of expertise.
It's just cool to meet interesting people.
Yeah, and where else you have an opportunity to do that and sit down for an hour, 2 or 3, and just meet these people for the first time and really connect and have a great time and talk about these topics.
Yeah, learn their story and what they do. And that's been pretty cool for us. We've had a couple of those, and there may be a little bit of a audio inconsistency with some of those.
Yeah, but
what people are used to hearing now versus what we've already recorded. But we've identified that problem.
Yeah, some of them are remote, and we had some issues with remote recordings. Whether it's technical or something on the other end as well. But
we should have that fixed now, though.
Yeah, we're correcting things. We're getting better.
Yep.
So
look for good shit coming up.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate all the followers. Instagram is growing. Help us get to 3,000 followers, and then we're going to do our next giveaway. Yep. And we want to thank all the listeners, all our loyal followers. Always a huge thank you to you guys. It'll be tough to continue if you guys didn't support us. Thank you to the Patreon supporters as well.
And make sure you thank your local kangaroo. Not you, anybody.
Local kangaroo.
Yeah, maybe someone's got a pet kangaroo, or maybe people in Australia listening to us.
Actually, I went to pick up my dog from a dog sitter, and there were 2 peacocks. And I was like, did I just see a peacock?
They're babysitting the peacock?
No, I went to pick up my dog from a dog sitter, and on the way there, I saw a peacock on top of a car.
On top of a car?
Yeah, like in someone's driveway. Yeah, in someone's driveway, and there's a peacock on top of a car.
I don't know where the fuck you're going, Roman, but
I thought I'm high or something. I look at my wife, I'm like, I think I just saw a peacock. She's like, what? You're crazy.
Make sure you bring your pew-pew when you go to those places. That's fucking weird.
We drove back the same direction when we got the dog, and sure thing. She was like, "Oh my god, there's a peacock on the car."
I don't know. Jesus.
But anyways, thank you guys.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you. Till next time.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Hopheads. Frank here.
And Roman. Welcome to Brews and Banter, the podcast where we sip and spill the funniest stories over a cold one.
We're not just brewing laughs and comedy. We also discuss life stories and current events in every episode.
Follow the frolic on our socials, where we brew up more than just banter. Check out linktree/BrewsNBanter for all the goods.
And guess what? We've got a VIP section. Join our Patreon for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes brew secrets, and maybe even a blooper reel or two.
Subscribe, laugh, and unlock the full Brews and Banter experience. Because life is too short for bad beer and boring stories. Cheers.